Okay, so hi dear Taurus, very good evening to you guys. This is 7 day 7 Oshos and tarot messages from 5th till the 11th of May. Want to have personal readings or want to purchase my courses on tarot, on self-love, or on Ho'oponopono, links are given below in the description box. Let's see for Taurus people how it is going to be for this week. The messages from Oshos and fifth, we have the trust. Okay, all you have to do is to trust the process, trust the universe, and do whatever you feel is right for you. You might not be able to take the risk of going in a particular direction because of overthinking, because of feeling like what if this is going to happen, what if that is going to happen. You will definitely be able to handle it. Just trust the process and the divine. You are on the right path. Okay. Sixth, we have the master himself. So if you are on your spiritual journey, you will be able to go to the next level of your spiritual path. If you are not, if you are like seeking this energy of wanting to start your spiritual journey, start going ahead with a spiritual guru, mentor, or somebody who can help you to start your journey. Okay, it's time for you to find the guru or the mentor or somebody who can help you to start your journey. And if you're already doing that, you are definitely going to get blessings from your master. Hmm? And going to the next level. 7th of May, we have the possibilities. You're going to get a little bit confused where you will not be able to see what you should exactly do in order to achieve a certain kind of goal in your life. The path is not going to be that much clear. Although internally you are going to know that there are still possibilities, there are lots of things that you can do, but you might not be able to see the clear picture of the path ahead of you, and you will be able to see that very soon. So do not lose hope, because the sun is going down in this particular card. It is bound to come up someday, and you will be able to see the clear picture of the situation very soon. So do not give up. Okay, honey. 8th of May, we have the Fool card. It's a very beautiful card where you have to have this childlike innocence, this childlike naiveness, and you have to take the leap of faith. The universe got your back. All you have to do is to start with a beautiful, innocent, and naive kind of energy, childlike energy, and the universe is going to handle everything. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry what's going to happen next, and how it's going to unfold, and how my life is going to be, and this is going to happen, and that is going to happen. That's not your job. All you have to do is take the leap of faith with innocent kind of energy, with the very beautiful, kind hearted kind of energy, and boom, you will definitely be able to find the path very soon. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ninth, we have the sorrow. Now, in order to attain certain kind of achievement in your life, maybe in your spiritual growth, or something that is very important for you, you might have this tendency, Taurus, to feel like you have to isolate yourself from everything and everyone, and put yourself into some kind of self inculcated pain kind of a deal, where it's like this pain is not something that's required. It's like a sacrifice that's not required. Okay, so you can enjoy your life to the fullest. You can connect with your people, you can connect with your tribe, you can enjoy your life to the fullest. Still you can achieve whatever you want to achieve. You don't have to isolate yourself from the rest of the world. It's just a myth. Just a myth. I have seen people creating pain for themselves continuously, by fasting like stupids, like 15 days, 20 days they are fasting, and their blood sugar is going down, and they're having troubles in their digestion and whatnot. They're suffering, and still they're giving it the name of, oh, we are doing it so that we can achieve moksha or something. Bullshit. I'm telling you, it's complete nonsense. Once you're on the path of that, and if it's seemingly easy for you and you're not suffering, then you can do like the fast for the rest of your life. But if you're doing it, you are uh, creating the pain for yourself, just to show others that, see what I'm doing to achieve moksha or something. That's stupidity. That's stupidity in my eyes. My personal view. No offense. 10th, we have the breakthrough. On the 10th of May, you guys are going to find a solution to a problem that you might be facing from quite a long time now. For some of you, it's a major spiritual awakening kind of a thing, where you are going to have a major breakthrough in this area of your life. For some of you, it's something related to maybe job or career, or something that you're trying to achieve, that kind of breakthrough. For most of you, it's a spiritual awakening, breakthrough kind of energy, going to the next level. Okay, very good, very good. 11th, we have the isolation. Now, on the 11th of May, you have this tendency to feel somewhat sad about things. or somewhat disconnected from others. Instead of suffering in silence and feeling like not a loser actually, feeling like a victim here, try to understand that this kind of energy is actually coming to you so that you can focus more and more within yourself and create your own happiness. It's not coming again, it's something related to the card that you were trying to achieve something by isolating yourself from everybody. Same kind of energy. You don't have to isolate yourself, you don't have to freeze, you don't have to think like nobody's there for you. You can take help from somebody, like a therapist, a spiritual guru, a person who is there for you, family members, anybody. But do not be in this energy of isolating yourself and cursing the whole universe for this self created pain. I know I'm harsh, but this is what it is, honey. Bear with me. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, honey. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. God bless you. Namaste.